Hello there, my name is John and I am a nobody. I hope you're all keeping well. I had a gig at the weekend, which is why I look a bit disheveled. This is about teaching drums. I used to teach, well, I only taught drums once, and I was asked by the drum teacher if I would be willing to teach drums. I said, I can't teach drums, I'm not a drummer. But he insisted and said, I've seen you play at sessions and I know you can play. Well, you can't teach natural rhythm and you can't teach empathy. But luckily, the drummers that he had, the kids, they're mostly kids or teenagers, they could play, roughly in a straight line. And I was terrified, of course, not being a drummer, that I wouldn't be able to do the job. So I did what, if you're going to teach anything, you should always do, and that is be prepared. So I was very well prepared. I was teaching in a little room which was underneath, a sort of school, which was next to a Jewish school, which was heavily guarded by armed police, and probably still is, but we'll leave that aside. And the first student who came in, I told the truth, which was always a good idea. I told him, I'm not a drummer, I'm a bass player, but I've been asked to take over the students for 3 weeks, and so one lesson a week. So I'll do it. The room had a big drum kit, and next to the left of it was a small kiddies drum kit, which I sat on, and because I could see everything, I could see their, what their feet were doing, what their hands were doing. I had about a dozen students or something, and every time they came into the room, I said, so show me what you can do. My name's John, blah, blah, blah. I'm not a drummer, I'm a bass player. Show me what you can do. And the first one went, boom, check, boom, boom, check. So I said, okay, fine. I was, of course, terrified that there'd be some fantastic drummer there. But as luck would have it, there wasn't. So the next student came in. I said, tell me what you can do. Show me. So they went, boom, check, boom, boom, check. So I thought, okay, I know where I am. They all did this. Boom, check, boom, boom, check. So I showed them some basic stuff on the snare drum, which is like page 1 or page 2 of learning drums, and things like flams, rim shots, playing louder, and reducing the volume, stuff like that. All basic stuff. They didn't know any of it, which was quite something. I had a very young student. He was a boy. I didn't think he liked me. He hardly spoke a word to me. Let's call him Billy, little Billy. Not his real name, obviously. And he was great because he was playing on the adult kit and he looked really good. He had this very good drummer face, very serious looking. He was playing all the stuff I was teaching him. At the end of my 3-week session, his mother, little Billy's mother, came to pick him up and said to me, and I was terrified because I thought she was going to complain or something. She came up to me and said, Mr. Barry, my son has learnt more in 3 weeks than he learnt with the drum teacher in 3 years. So I thought, well, I'm going to take that home with me. That's really nice. And I don't know what the drum teacher was doing. Was he teaching himself guitar or something? I don't know. As they played in the background. But whatever. I thought I'd share that with you. And if that wasn't enough, I woke up the other day dreaming about my grandmother, who was called Hetty. Hetty. She was a lovely, lovely woman. And she said to me once, a little child goes into a sweet shop and says, I want 3 pennyworth of sweets for tuppence, but I've only got a penny and I've lost it. So here's to you, Hetty, and here's to you. I hope all is well. And take care of yourself and those you love, and I'll see you in the next one. Tschüssikowski. Bye for now. Hetty was lovely.